This week's Waste Watch is the second part of what we started to dive into last week. I'm Jenna Lee Borick outside Montgomery County's administration building. We're diving deeper into Montgomery County's Human Services Levy and funding for Montgomery County Board of Developmental Disabilities Services. Last week, I told you Montgomery County Commissioners approved putting the Human Services Levy on November's ballot, as well as one-time funding of $9 million for MCBDDS's 2026 budget. The Human Services Levy is the largest funding mechanism for MCBDDS and other agencies like Children's Services, Adamus, and Public Health.
All of our human services systems receive a lot of resources from our Human Services Levy, in that it helps them leverage other state and federal funds as well as other grants.
The levy is broken up into two parts, Levy A and Levy B, each coming up for renewal in different years. The Human Services Levy Council recommended the renewal of Levy B be put on November's ballot for the same amount as it currently brings in, a no new tax levy. Since at least one agency, MCBDDS, has needed additional one-time funding every year since 2023, I asked why the county isn't asking voters for an increased levy.
They shared with us that with the voters, it was really the renewal option because of the uncertainty right now within our community and our nation.
MCBDDS says from 2009 to 2011, its base allocation from the levy was $32.2 million a year. Since 2012, it's been $28.9 million. That's without any one-time funding. But service prices have increased. The agency has had to make cuts and will likely need to make more. I spoke with a local family about how cuts have impacted them.
The mental health services, the program that was cut, mental health services are lacking within Montgomery County to begin with.
MCBDDS's interim superintendent tells me mental health services had to be moved to outside providers due to budget cuts. Paula Smith said overall, if her daughter Emily didn't get those services, she doesn't think Emily would be able to work. I asked Emily about that.
I like working and socializing with others.
Right now, I'm not told if there is a long-term funding solution. The agencies will continue to need one-time funding allocations. We will continue to follow up with the county about finding long-term funding solutions for these human services agencies. If there's something you'd like us to look into for Waste Watch, you can scan the QR code on your screen or send us an email.